Hello and welcome back to another one of my Let's Plays, people. So, yes, now that I'm done Let's playing and recording Amiga Lemmings, and including the two-player version levels, the two-player mode levels, I am moving on to the next game, which is Oh No More Lemmings, and this is pretty much the expansion pack to the original Lemmings game. And yeah, back then, I believe this game was either released as a data disc, only for the creators to later realize that people would want it as a standalone that doesn't require the original game to run. And so, yeah, later on it was Oh No More Lemmings was released as standalone rather than as a data disc, which does require the original Lemmings game in order to run. And I believe I had an Amiga file that did require it, but I was not able to get past the please insert the disk one or something like that. But instead, I did find another Amiga file for this, which is apparently standalone and does not require the original Lemmings game to run. And I don't know if it's actually necessary, but I went to like great lengths to maybe find an Amiga file that allows it to run just fine when NTSC is enabled. Yeah, which is pretty much it's basically like a regional difference. NTSC is like USA, while PAL is Europe. And yeah, because I did the original Lemmings in NTSC, yeah, I wanted to do the same thing with Oh No More Lemmings. Even though it seems that like it doesn't seem to be like widely available anywhere, and was just mostly ran with PAL rather than NTSC. But yeah, I enabled a checkbox for NTSC and FS-UAE, and the game ran fine while hanging on the black screen and everything. So yeah, I guess this will do. And there was actually a bit of an intro screen here, but I just decided to start loading, or rather recording, when it was showing the Signosis splash screen, because I would have shown the screens before it, but there's a problem in that there's actually like something that I wish viewers not to see. And basically, it's like order info, yeah, for like something I think, but yeah, there's like a profanity on the screen, and I was like, I better not show that because I would like my channel to be as kid friendly as possible. Yeah, and that includes not showing inappropriate language, yeah, on the screen. So yeah, sorry people, that's just the way it is. But I just want my YouTube channel to be clean at that. So yeah, that's the reason why I would like yeah, no swearing or profanity in comments as well. And then just whatever I'm recording, yeah, I do not want that to be heard or be shown, yeah, in any of my videos either. So yeah, in any case, it's not really important, yeah, because it's just some splash screen that shows, yeah, when you fire up the game in the Amiga emulator, and also just some order info, as I mentioned, which does have some profanity and stuff. But yeah, I know it's just just telling you how to like order, like I don't know, maybe like future software or something. But I was like, no, 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 yeah, I do not wish to show any profanity, yeah, in any of my videos. Yeah, whether it's written, excuse me, on the screen, or if I accidentally utter it, and if that does happen, then just simply edit the video. Yeah, so that it's not in the final video anyway. But anyway, yeah, like as I mentioned, I'm moving on to Amiga Oh No More Lemmings now, which is basically the expansion pack to the original Lemmings. And for my first time playing through the game on Amiga, yeah, I gotta say, yeah, I definitely prefer DOS over Amiga. Yeah, the janky controls are just too much for me, and yeah, I grew up with DOS, which is still janky, but it doesn't feel anywhere as janky as it is on Amiga. So yeah, so sorry to the Amiga fans, but yeah, I pick DOS Lemmings over Amiga Lemmings any day. Yeah, even though a lot of the levels are like visually better, just because of the for example, a lot of the levels had the missing water present, but it's absent in DOS. And There are some levels with other differences. Yeah, besides that, yeah, like stats wise, for example, in terms of like save requirement and also the maximum number of lemmings, but there wasn't too many of them, and all the levels are the exact same anyway. Yeah, all 120 levels. Yeah, just some with some stats differences, and also, yeah, the most prominent being the missing water at the bottom. Yeah, on most Amiga levels is there, but on those it's absent. Yeah, probably because of memory limitations. But other than that, I think for normal Lemmings, I don't think there's really like any differences at all. Yeah, from the Amiga version to the DOS one. I think there's the only difference here is just the maximum number of lemmings is 100, yeah, rather than 80, like it is on DOS. But I could be wrong there though. For missing water, I don't think there's going to be any differences in regards to that. But again, I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't really know too much about the Amiga. Yeah, just because of the fact that I grew up with the DOS version of Lemmings. But I guess I would definitely find out as I go along with the Let's Play. But yeah, basically, my goal here is the same. Just let's play the entire ONML Lemmings game, and then I will also like to showcase the two-player levels as well. But in contrast to Amiga Lemmings, there was 20 of them. But here for ONML Lemmings, there's only 10 levels for two-player mode. And so yeah, it's going to go by faster. But the thing is, I have never played the two-player levels in ONML Lemmings. So yeah, I'm definitely very excited for when I get to that part. But until then, yeah, I will be recording myself playing through ONML Lemmings in the main 5 ranks first. Yeah, and then once that's done, then I will record the two-player levels. Yeah, for this game. Alrighty, so with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started now. Right, so we're going to start with one-player mode here. So Tame 1, down and out Lemmings.
Let's go!
So yeah, all the Tame levels here are the exact same, all 20 of them. It's always 20 of everything, and then say 50%, so 25 out of 50. Yeah, and also a 4-minute time limit. And the levels here are so easy that like, yeah, there's basically a lot of things online that you might see that this really should have been called the lame rank instead of tame, because yeah, because these levels really are lame. In many senses. Tame 2, rent a lemming.
Let's go!
Yeah, and also once I do get through this game and also the two-player levels, unfortunately, the Amiga experience doesn't end there because I also I mistimed the bachelor assignment there because I also have the Holiday Lemmings to play as well, and that was a game that I just live streamed not too long ago. But that was the DOS version. Yeah, I've not played the Amiga version. And as far as I understand, there's pretty much only one difference in there, I think. Because there was one level that was replaced. Yeah, on the DOS version. And it's essentially the only non-Christmas level, yeah, in a different graphics set. But on the Amiga, yeah, it has all 64 levels in the holiday graphics set, which is essentially just the Oh No Snow graphics set. Yeah, and then plus some object decorations. And also no traps. Tame 3, Undercover Lemming.
Let's go!
And I might even do the exact same thing as I did for my live stream of Oh No More Lemmings. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna maybe do like 2 videos of 2 ranks each, and then the final video will be the final rank only. I am certainly not aiming to like overshoot like I did the last time. Yeah, when I did Taxi and Mayhem together for the original Lemmings. But yeah, I honestly would like to get through these as fast as I can, just because yeah, it's Amiga, and I mean, I certainly can see why yeah, the Amiga was hot stuff back then, but just the how the mechanics work and everything yeah, on this port yeah, for this game, I was like, nah, yeah, I definitely prefer those over Amiga. But yeah, with the jankiness aside though, yeah, I will say that the Amiga is pretty decent. Yeah, especially back then when it was really hot stuff. Yeah, and you were one of the people fortunate enough to own an Amiga machine. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't grow up with that. I grew up with other computers. Yeah, but I don't quite remember what they were. But yeah, Tame 4, downwardly mobile Lemmings.
Let's go.
And there's also only 20 levels per rank as well. In contrast to 30. So yeah, these will definitely go by faster, and also the mobile Lemmings levels tend to be much shorter. Yeah, than the Lemmings levels. Yeah, than the levels from the original Lemmings game. And because Oh No More Lemmings is an expansion pack to the original Lemmings, yeah, there's 4 new graphic sets. Tame 5 still go up to a Lemming.
Let's go.
But other than the new graphic sets and the new music tracks, yeah, gameplay is the exact same. Yeah, where you are required to guide a group of lemmings to the exit, and you need to save a certain amount of them for each level in order to proceed further in the game. However, in contrast to the original Lemmings, yeah, Oh No More Lemmings is far harder. Yeah, at least once you get out of the Tame difficulty. Yeah, the game really spikes up in the difficulty in many places, and it does it at a much faster rate as well. So, as such, yeah, and you were one of those people who played this game as a kid, yeah, like me. Yeah, I can tell you, I really struggled a lot with this game. Yeah, I eventually did get through it, but yeah, not without a lot of struggling though. Tame 6, in C, win C. Lemming?
Let's go.
Yeah, really a lot of these levels, yeah, in the Tame rank, they can just be done in like 1 or 2 skills, and that's it. Yeah, it doesn't change very much. Yeah, really the exciting stuff is like just after the Tame rank. Because the rank immediately after Tame, which is crazy, yeah, it like starts throwing hard puzzles at you already. So it can be a pretty rude awakening, yeah, and I guess that's one of the main criticism from rank to crazy, because the difficulty spike is really massive, and yeah, Tame does nothing to prepare you for crazy and beyond anyway. Tame 7, who's that lemming?
Let's go.
Alright, Tame 8, Danger Zone.
Let's go.
There's also a Lemmings forums user who goes by the name of Clam Spammer who made challenges out of all these 20 Tame levels. Yeah, they're far harder than the levels here, and yeah, a lot of them just basically give you like very limited skill sets, and yeah, they all present like a really different challenge and everything. And I can tell you, yeah, they are pretty hard, and given that it's Clam Spammer, who's very known for hard levels, and also some that even require glitches, yeah, in the DOS version, yeah, in order to be solved. Tame 9, and now this. And yeah, I started the Clam Spammer Tame challenges years ago, and yeah, I didn't get too far with it back then, but then just recently, I think it might have been earlier this year, as a matter of fact, yeah, I just I like seriously buckled down and played through them, and I was able to get them all solved. Some of them with way more struggling than some others, but yeah, eventually I was able to get them all solved, and then I uploaded my video solutions, yeah, to my channel. And it seems these headset likes to like keep falling out of my head. I even like shortened the headband, but I don't know. It looks like I might have to like shorten it some more. Then again, if I do it that way, then it might be a little too tight on my head. But I'll give that a try though. Alright, Team 10, new Lemmings on the block.
Let's go.
And that's right, I was kind of prepared for the different ordering of the final 3 ONML Lemmings music tracks. Yeah, the order for those 3 is different from the one in DOS. Yeah, this one, for example, on DOS is the penultimate ONO track. And And then the next one that, and the one that we'll play in the next though, that one is the final track, yeah, on DOS instead. And the tracks apparently have like a title too, but I don't know if it's just simply something that the online wiki stuff like just calls in order to like easily refer to them, or they really do have an actual name. Tame 11 with compliments, and yeah, I don't have them memorized anyway. But yeah, here on Amiga, this one is the penultimate Ono music track, while on DOS, like I mentioned, is the final music, the final Ono track. Alright, Tame 12, Citizen Lemming. Yeah, and then this track, yeah, which is the final one on Amiga. This one is the fourth Ono track, yeah, the third to last one on DOS. Mistimed it there. And looks like that fellow who turned back managed to merge in with the crowd. Tame 13. 13 Lemmings are go! Perhaps the most like famous solution for this level is the one builder solution by Geo. I want to say it was like 18 years ago or something like that. But yeah, it was quite a while back, and yeah, people were very impressed and blown away by it. That you can actually just complete this all with only one builder. And of course, it's not this route that you are seeing here. No. Rather, it just involves going through these pillars, sorry. Din pillars. I don't even know what I'm talking about. And also maybe some DOS quirks as well. In particular, getting a climber that's stuck in terrain, yeah, is able to repeatedly climb up and eventually get himself out of the terrain. Yeah, he does it very slowly, but eventually he does make it out. I don't know if it also exists on the Amiga as well. Yeah, that stuck climber glitch, as I commonly see it referred to. But yeah, the one builder solution just involves going around this area. I think it might have even been 100% solution as well, but I cannot remember. So it's Geo's solution, but CC Explorer, yeah, uploaded the video solution of it. But yeah, all credit goes to Geo for the solution. Tame 14, get a little extra help. It was also one of those that where I guess Geo gave up pretty quickly on it at first, but then he eventually like buckled down and got it to work and was able to work it out. And again, yeah, it's like I mentioned, yeah, that's probably like the most impressive solution that the entire Lemmings community has seen. Yeah, everyone was just blown away. And of course, yeah, even when it hasn't been thought that the current records can't be further improved, yeah, there's always going to be like some like diehard Lemmings fan who will go to lengths to beat these records. Like one that was just done recently for an ONML Lemmings level in the Wicked rank. Yeah, there's a Lemmings forums member, Lem Steven, yeah, who reported the improvement, and so yeah, pretty impressive that no one has found that yet until Lem Steven reported it. Tame 15, not just a pretty lemming. Ah! Every time I want to like make a lemming bash up against the wall, yeah, I always like assign it too late apparently, because I assign it just as the lemming turns around, which of course is not what I wanted. I think this is just attributed to input delay. It's like I said, yeah, it really feels far jankier on Amiga than it does on DOS. And that's pretty much why I prefer DOS over Amiga. At least when it comes to Lemmings. Yeah, maybe other Amiga games aren't as like demanding and or like janky at all. But I've not played any other Amiga games. Yeah, only Lemmings, yeah, thus far. And even then, that comes years, yeah, later in my life, because yeah, I only played Amiga Lemmings just recently, only in the past couple of days. Yeah, more than 30 years, and I've never played an Amiga game. Or rather, a game on an Amiga. Yeah, whether an actual one or an emulator. Tame 16, Gone with the Lemming. Ah, see, there I go again. On a lot of the later levels, you can't even afford a skill assignment and screw up, because they don't even give you spares in order to like recover you do. Yeah, that's how very punishing the game is. Yeah, in the later levels. Yeah, after Tame. And also, consequently, how much harder the game is as compared to the original Lemmings. But even then, yeah, people who love the challenges for that ONML Lemmings presents, yeah, they prefer that over the original Lemmings. Yeah, even though there's also the argument that like nothing can really beat the original Lemmings game, and so that's the reason why some prefer that over ONML Lemmings. For example, yeah, I am of the ONML Lemmings camp. Yeah, I prefer this one over the original Lemmings, even though I like both of them, both games. Tame 17, Honey, I Saved the Lemmings. Yeah, and I believe from what I read, the nuke and glitch does not work here on Amiga, so therefore I cannot end the level earlier. Yeah, than I would like to, like I can on DOS. Yeah, basically the nuke glitch is that yeah, you nuke the low, then basically the game calculates the percent saved on the number of lemmings that actually spawned in the level. Because when you activate the nuke, yeah, lemmings stop spawning, and so it calculates the percent, yeah, based on that, yeah, rather than the total number of lemmings that the low is supposed to spawn. Tame 18, lemmings for presidents. And so, for example, on the 50 lemmings level, you activate the nuke, yeah, when only 30 lemmings are spawned, then it calculates the percentage out of 30 rather than 50. Yeah, that's how the nuke glitch works on DOS. Yeah, here on Amiga, it does not do that. So you activate the nuke, yeah, when 30 lemmings have spawned. Yeah, it does not calculate the percentage based on 30, but rather on the number of lemmings the level was supposed to spawn. So in this, or in the case that I was talking about, 50, yeah, rather than 30. So it's always out of the total number of lemmings that is supposed to come out the entrance for the level. Yeah, it's not calculated based on when you activated the nuke, and the percentage is calculated based on how many spawned. So therefore, there's no shortcutting our way. On some levels like we can on DOS. Tame 19, Lemming Productions present.
Let's go.
Alrighty, and the final Tame level, Tame 20, custom built for lemmings.
Let's go.
I think I read that no builder solution is possible for this level. And the clam spammer challenge for this level is you need to complete the level with 30 seconds remaining on the clock. So basically the level itself gives you a 1 minute time limit. Yeah, since on Amiga and DOS, yeah, there's no way to give you a time limit other than whole number of minutes. And so even though you have a time limit of 1 minute, the challenge is to complete the level with 30 seconds remaining. So sounds easy, right? Well, yeah, you'll have to try and see for yourself if you still think that. So it is not as easy as it looks, though you're still given the exact same skill set. So yeah, the challenge is just to figure out how to do so. Yeah, within that time limit. Alrighty, so with the completion attained, that brings us to the second rank, which is crazy. So crazy one, quote, that's a good level.
Let's go.
I think on those, there's actually a colon in the level title, but I could be wrong though. Shoot. See? Already I screwed up. And it's only the first crazy low.
Let's go.
It's the input delay, I'm telling ya. Yeah, it's interesting that it didn't even work against me when I was playing. Saved me. Yeah, the penultimate low of the original Lemmings. Nope, screwed that up too.
Let's go.
Yeah, there we go, that's much better. Yeah, so already it starts off pretty difficult. Yeah, the instant you leave the Tame rank. So already they are putting lateral thinking on the player. But this wasn't the solution I used as a kid, though. Yeah, at least the one I remember my brother using was going over the top and digging through these, and then coming back to the left to like climber bomb this, so the others can get through the exit. However, there's a much quicker way, as you see here. Alrighty, Crazy 2, Dolly Tempo. Yes, widely considered a really big difficulty spike. And I might have done it a bit too far back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see here. Come on. It's the input delay. It's really working against me. Nope. Oh my goodness. It's ridiculous. Ah! Build at just the right spot to get them out. Now this on the other hand might be too far back. Yeah. See, it's only second level crazy and I'm already like screwing up a lot. Yep, and I screwed up again. Come on now, be nice to me. There, finally got that right. Yeah, it took me long enough though. Okay, it looks like the floating digger works here as well. In which there's a brief window in which you can assign the digger skills, even if he has run out of terrain to dig through. But yeah, Dolly Tempo. Yeah, this level is widely considered the biggest difficulty spike, yeah, just early in the game. Like, it probably shouldn't even be a crazy low, but rather maybe Wicked or even Havoc. But in the original Lemmings, yeah, it will probably most likely be a mayhem level. Yeah, and again, this solution wasn't the one I used as a kid, but the one that my brother found, yeah, was climbing over, digging down until there's a pixel left, and then build, and then after a step or two, then dig again, so that they can still land down safely to the bottom, and then just release the probability to get over the top. Yeah, this one just happens to be a one digger solution. Crazy 3, mini Lemmings make level work.
Let's go. Oh no.
Yeah, and of course I could just simply use the builders as delays.
Go.
But I think I'm gonna try and like imitate what I did on those. Nope, I like that.
Let's go. Oh no.
Almost. Yeah, he needs to go off while he's falling.
Let's go.
There we go, like that. And then you have to do the exact same thing with this one as well. Nope,
Oh no.
too early.
Let's go.
So yeah, I think you can really see here the massive difficulty spike the game sticks at you. Yeah, once you leave the Tame rank. So this game is certainly to leave a lot of stompers for a lot of players. Yeah, especially if you're just playing this game for the very first time. Yeah, regardless of how old you are. I played this game as a kid, and yeah, a lot of these levels were stompers for me. There we go. Okay, I think it actually took me less tries here than it did on those. Though I think it kind of helps with the fact that I've live streamed ONML Lemmings, yeah, the DOS version not too long ago. And I was trying to aim for a no-builder solution. And the only way to achieve that is to have the bombers go off while they're falling. Yeah, just enough so that it makes a nice ramp downwards, that they can fall down safely the rest of the way. Crazy 4, Lemming Express.
Let's go.
Can certainly be challenging, but given that you only have builders, though, it probably won't be too difficult to figure out. But maybe the hardest part is just visualizing what the solution would look like. But just like on some other levels, though, this is pretty much like one of those non-standard ones where you really just need just one worker. Yeah, the hardest part is just simply isolating him from the rest of the pack. But while one lemming is doing the work, yeah, everyone else would just take this long detour, yeah, which will give him enough time to build to reach the exit. Great, I think I need to build again to turn him around. But it doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's more than enough builders to reach the exit. So yeah, as you can see, they're slowly making their way down to the bottom and then towards the exit. Yeah, it should definitely be possible to reach it with just 3 builders. Like you build at the extreme edge and you stretch the bridges each time. But even then, yeah, you still have enough builders. Yeah, to get the level completed. Yeah, if you do the solution correctly. Alrighty, and with 38 seconds to spare there. Crazy 5, 24-hour lemmathon.
Let's go.
Yeah, I didn't dig low enough there.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's better. Solution I used was to simply build out the pit down here, rather than making a holding pit over here. What the? He stepped back in there.
Let's go.
Fine, that's the way you want it. Alrighty, Crazy 6, the stack.
Let's go.
Alright, crazy sound. And now, the end is near. That's a big lie, since this is far from the end of the game. And I do believe I made an error when I was live streaming the DOS version. Yeah, with the number of lemmings, number of levels remaining. And that is, yeah, it actually should be 73. Yeah, this is only the 27th. Yeah, I think I accidentally said, excuse me. 67 rather than, or, whatchamacallit, 63 rather than 73. And he actually detected steal that time.
Let's go.
Yeah, this will probably be a bit more frustrating on Amiga, but let's see though. You really have to get the basher just right. But the sensitivity to the steal detection, yeah, it just depends on what port you're playing. Yeah, on DOS it is not as severe, but yeah, you still have to get the basher correct though. Okay, that might be a little too high again. Yeah. That clank again.
Let's go.
Hopefully this is the right spot this time. Okay, now that's probably too far down. Yeah, that's way too far down.
Let's go.
Yeah, there we go. That should be right. But yeah, the precision here could be pretty maddening. other engines like Neo Lemmings, yeah, it's like very, very lenient. Yeah, as you'll be able to like get a bit higher and still be able to bash through. Alrighty, Crazy 8, keep on trucking.
Let's go.
Is he actually gonna blow through a hole there? Oh no, we're good. It isn't too hard of a level, especially as I believe only the top route will work here. I don't think the bottom will work, and I do like the fact that they only give you a bomber, so that you need to pay close attention to which blocker you're bombing. Alright, Crazy Night on the Antarctic coast.
Let's go.
Yeah, I thought the Lemmings were going to be released there. But looks like I stopped the digger at the right time. Crazy 10, Rocky 6.
Let's go.
And yeah, this one should not have the one-way wall problem like the CD version of the game does. Yeah, I was clicking to assign the basher, and this time you cannot bash the wrong way. Yeah, like you can on the CD version. So therefore, no cheesy shortcut here, and yeah, the low is as intended with the high difficulty. So with that eliminated, yeah, it's makes this low like hard for its position, and I can certainly agree to that. Alrighty, and then that is low cleared. Now to hope that they all make it on time, since the blocker is the only loss allowed here, I think. And no, there appears to only be a maximum of 80 lemmings like there is on those. So therefore, I think there are no differences here between this and those. Yeah, other than this one-way wall bug. Yeah, that's on the CD version. Those CD, that is. Crazy 11, no problem lemming. And indeed, it's no problem lemming. No problem. And you realize there's another trapdoor over here, in which you can just build to release them, and that's it. It might be a cheesy gimmick, but yeah. I don't think I actually fell for this. Yeah, I just immediately scrolled over and realized there was another trapdoor. Yeah, with the large distance here, yeah, you're certainly not going to make it in just 1 minute, no matter how hard you try. Even with the multiple floors that they give you. But in any case, yeah, this one has like the lowest save requirement, yeah, out of any low in the game of only 10%. Crazy 12, lemming friendly. And then we kind of have a load that's like easy for its position here in Crazy. I think they should be able to bash through that later on, the staircase status. Yep, there we go. The solution that I used though was to like basically bomb my way down. For whatever reason, I didn't realize that you could just drop down here to bash out. Alright, Crazy 13. It's a trade-off.
Let's go.
Alrighty, Crazy 14. Time waits for no lemming.
Let's go.
And ironically, time is not a problem on this level at all. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling he actually turned around. But yeah, this is a solution I used as a kid. I needed to use a very well placed digger in order to get through that. Yeah, instead of like climbing to the top and then digging down. I think he turned around again. Yeah, he did. Input delay, you're so evil. And didn't even get through the pole that time.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think that's better. And didn't even need the floaters that time, so. And this is even with without the increased splat distance, which you don't have here. But yeah, you want to make it easier on yourself, then just have a climber get to the top and then dig down. Alright, Crazy 15, forward load of old blocks.
Let's go.
I don't think I ever tried this before. Yeah, digging a little further down before building. I don't even know if that's survivable. Oh, it is, okay. Okay, on those, it actually turns the climber around. Yeah, and there's hidden master traps. But I would assume that 100% is possible on Amiga, though. Yeah, maybe if I had done the building section at the beginning correctly. But I don't know. I think I remember needing 3 builders rather than being accomplished with 2. But, you know, I could be wrong. Crazy 16, across the gap.
Let's go.
Yeah, this one certainly gave me some problems as a kid. Okay, yeah, I was actually afraid that he was going to hit his head. But no, he apparently did not. But I think it was more like freeing the crowd in the end. Yeah, that I had trouble with. Not necessarily like the low in general, I think. Even with the alternating skill set of 316, 316, yeah, there's still like a variety of solutions. Crazy 17, digging for victory.
Let's go.
Okay, he turned around. That might be a problem. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this might be too late though. Yeah, so way too late.
Oh no!
Yeah, I made it with 16 seconds to spare this time. Crazy 18, no problem.
Let's go!
And yeah, left edge is solid here, just like on dolls. It sounds like all the sound effects for dying to traps is the same for oh no. I am not certain if that would be the case no matter what Amiga version of the game you play. It's not like a really hard level, but yeah, it is a pretty long way to the exit. A lot of walking involved. Alrighty, Crazy 19. Don't panic.
Let's go. Oh no. Oh no.
And then finally, Crazy 20. Ice Lemming.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Uh-oh. Wow, that was really close. It's not too hard of a level. I mean, like, you are allow plenty of losses here, but if you're trying to go for 100%, then yeah, it's an even greater challenge. Those are always pretty fun challenges, in my opinion. Yeah, trying to save all if you're able to. Because yeah, you only need to save half of them, so just 10. And I don't think it was possible to like exit out here. So yeah. Yeah, escaping is not allowing me to go out, so yeah, I will have to make a cut here. So yeah. The plan here was just to go to both the Tame and Crazy ranks. And so yeah, now that we're at the end of Crazy, yeah, that means it's time to stop. And so tune in next time for when I let's play more Amiga ONML Lemmings. So with this, hope you enjoyed the first video of the Let's Play, and I'll see you all next time.